What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
You're so kind, LB. Hello again, and welcome in to the Tuesday edition of your show. I don't know why I'm singing right now. Coming in singing today. Must be having a really, really good day. I am your host, Gary. I hope you had the most incredible Tuesday of your life, and you're about to put a nice little cap on it. Maybe you're getting ready to go to the season finale of Strip Down tonight, as Curtis Anderson has the Matt Remenda trio in the house. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see you there, and if not, you know, I'm sure you're doing something really, really cool too, and it's all good. This right here, this show, still as far as we know, the only one, originating out of Saskatoon, going live Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m., you know, quality be damned, some might say. Oh, boy. Speaking of this, you just mentioned the quality and that happens, eh? That'd be a good promo. Maybe mark that as a little blooper. That will go over well. Quality be damned. We go live, and there's something so special about that because no one does it. Everyone's scared to do it, and a sort of a mission statement around here is if everyone's scared to do it, we're going to do it. We love being different because when you're different, people notice, and it's gotten us a very long way here. So thank you for being a part of this show each and every weekday from 4 to 5 p.m. We also have a camera and a very, very diva-esque actress, if you will. She used to get right on her spot. She used to just sit right on her pillow, and that was it, and everyone was happy. Now she's getting all, like, we brought an AC in here, and she is very, very in love with the AC, where she likes to sit right in front of it. But we got some good views coming in here. So this is pretty good. Again, LB, the face that runs the place, head engineer, Mr. Everything, doing what he does. He's got us a great little one. I give her about 5 seconds with this one, so we better get to it now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mega Cam! Look at that. Other way, girl. Oh, that's a cute yawn, though. Oh, she is just so beautiful, hey? You know, sometimes I get lost in her beauty. I just forget about all my problems. She's so magical like that. Another thing I do when I have problems and I want to forget about them, I head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. The second you walk in, your mood changes, man. I'm telling you. Mike and Rochelle, they run the place. They are absolutely incredible human beings. So freaking awesome. You can tell right when you walk in, it's a happy feeling. And it also has a lot to do with Leroy, who is their greeting dog, just like we have Margaret over here. Actually, they met at the Meeting Dog Conference Convention here in town, and fell in love. So now, you know, they're together, but they're also working a lot. So Maggie greets you here. Leroy greets you there. He's got a bed right by the door, walks you up. You say hi to Mike and or Rochelle, and then the awesomeness just doesn't stop. You know, we've gone in there for everything. They have the best cleaning station on planet Earth, right in the back. Okay, and right beside that, they got all the raw food. If you want to change your animal's diet to the raw food diet, they got it all in fridges right there. And then you walk down a little more, and you get to see all the beds and all the kennels and all the crates and everything you need in that department. Then you walk down that aisle, and you get to all the dry foods. They're all there, all right, including the Go. We got the Go, the coat, makes it a really nice, smooth coat. That's what Mars loves to eat. So we got her lamb coat Go food, and we call it a day there. Then behind that, one wall of toys, and then another wall of toys, and another wall of toys, and then a wall of accessories, and another wall of accessories, including the brand new buckle-up collars and leashes, and so much more. It's Tuesday. They got treats on sale on Tuesday. It's Tuesday treat day over there. They got buckets full of them. See, she's leaving now. She's heard about the treats. She's like, I'm out of here, Dad. I'm going to get some treats. Buckets everywhere. Oh, that sounds like, is that an early Royal Anders?
Or my guess is maybe an Aaron?
Or is that an Aaron?
Hey-o!
Hey, it is Aaron! I'd say way too early for Royal Anders. She doesn't just get up for anyone. She's usually looking for treats from old Royal Andy. Every single thing that you need, they got you. All right? So be sure to stop by. Hey, I'm in the Maggie Cam. It's kind of fun. Stop by, say hello. They're also open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris. See, look at these buckle-up collars. Look at these bad boys. They're so badass, dude. You know, they're like the Power Glove. So bad. Look at that, Spider-Man. She loves comics. Comics, death metal. That's what she's into. Quite the enigma, old Marge. After hours weekends, they are there for you, okay? So head on down to Pet Planet on 8th Street and change your life for the better forever. They're fantastic. We love everybody there. And thank you again for supporting this movement and this team. As we say it all the time, we like to support good people, and these are the cream of the crop right there. Pet Planet on 8th Street, they are your pet's natural grocer.
Nice.
Good opening, eh? Woo! 5 minutes in. Boy, oh, a boy. Always having a lot of fun. I'm just getting the air horn up here because we got themes around here. That's what makes this live show so cool, because every day has a different set of hosts and a different set of guests and formats. It's all very cool. Monday we do this Gaming with Brooksy. Brooksy stops by, gets on the Twitch stream. We have a lot of fun. Then she comes on the show. Yeah, she's been sick, so yesterday Les and Ree from Not That Kind of Book Club filled in, and it was a very, very fun time. Wednesdays we do the All the Way Around Table with our friend Adrian the Canadian over in Australia, along with Coach Kamatu and Curtis Anderson and Simon Hyatt. A lot of fun over in that one. Okay, and then Thursdays we get Matt Young from CTV, Prime Time. He comes in, we talk about old school games and local sports. And then Friday we do the Friday Fun Table. So every time we got different stuff going on, and it's all very, very enjoyable. Tuesdays we have a very special show. And I used to introduce them, but now that we got this thing, I just like to yell over this intro that we got made. Check this out. Boom! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the All That Angst Podcast! He's not going to switch it until I say, there it is. I knew it. Exactly what you were doing. Hey, look! It's Uncle Mike and Matt from all the bands. Hey, oh! My guys, how is everyone doing today?
I'm great.
There it is.
I'm
Coming in really hot.
okay.
Is that enthusiastic?
Are we Goldilocksing right now? Am I supposed to be like, I'm bad? Just do the whole gauntlet?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm the
I
middle.
didn't notice.
I'm the middle. Yeah, I guess you're. Yeah.
I'd be the opposite of him.
You're
Right,
middle
you're
of the
middle
road? Because I'm doing great. I'm good.
You're great. He's okay. I'm bad.
Oh,
That's
you're
what I
bad?
said.
I was
Well, no, I was just saying for the gimmick.
You just because that's the only one left. Yeah.
I am a little upset that I didn't put the mic cord onto the mic stand.
Oh yeah, that is upsetting
Yeah.
for you, huh?
What have I done?
Ruined.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. You, LB, can you please come and help us, sir? It appears we forgot to line up our mic line here.
I also.
Now this guy, hey, host of not just the viewing room, but also the 13th Melon every Rider game. This guy's on it. He had his grandpa on this week. It was freaking
nice.
amazing.
How was that game? That was Friday?
That was Friday, yes. It was good.
I saw that we won 32, 37, something.
39-32.
39.
Not
It was
only
close. It
that,
was in the 30s.
not only that, we had, what was it, over damn near 400 yards and penalties?
It was a total of like 300 yards between the two teams.
Dude, the Riders had 200 yards and penalties alone.
Yeah.
Like, it was ugly. And the crazy part about it is
Thanks, LB.
that because of that game, everyone's talking about the CFL. Because Luke Wilson, I mentioned him on the stream, my dog, I love him. You got to get him on the show, dude. He's saying every single thing that I've been saying about this league and about... So listen to this. If I were to come on and say, hey, love this league, great league, but you guys, you're not going to grow it the way you all currently act. Everyone's gatekeeping, no one's accepting. Everyone's trying to say, this is how the CFL is, and that's how it's always going to be. There's no leeway. Luke Wilson's like, man, that's crazy. Like, why can't we open up and have a conversation? Everyone responds the same way as him. Asshole, what a dick. How dare he say change anything? Rah, 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 rah. And Luke Wilson's doing a smile on his face. He's got this sweet duster. He's like, guys, I'm just trying to have a conversation here.
Like
And
how
everyone's
big of
losing
change
it.
are we talking? Adding downs, changing the
Oh, everything, man.
end zone.
I think the part that pisses off most people is because he's calling the fans out and saying, you fans, you say you love this league, but the second anyone tries to do anything to help it, you all say, no, never, leave it alone, don't change anything. So once you call it the fans, what do you call him, LB? Oh, that's where you're supposed to say asshole again. You missed it. You missed your chance,
You're
bro.
cute.
Yeah, so Luke Wilson, I love you, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. That's freaking amazing. Okay, now we're here.
it feels good.
You brought gifts.
Oh yeah.
You brought gifts.
Because we were talking about the Desert Storm cards, so
Yes,
I
we
wrangled up
were.
a few of these, and
Nice.
yeah.
What would this be? That sounds like a 90, 91 vibe, because I guess it is Operation Desert Storm,
Yeah.
which would be right around that time, I imagine. I am no military historian in any way, but I do remember ProSec coming out with 92, 93 NHL, and they use the same logo.
Sweet. Yeah.
So
They're great cards.
they are, and it's very interesting because this one, like,
The-
this is literally everything that's going on in the world
I know.
right now. Like, this is to the day. Like, we're talking the USS Blue Ridge, military asset, a fighting ship. I'm going to bring these up here right away. I don't know, is Iran in the news at all lately? I'm not really sure
I'm
about
not
that.
familiar with that.
That's an interesting
I don't know.
one. What's this? Oh, Islam, intelligence file of Islam. Remember, no politics, no religion. We're just looking at cards here. And then you got the old E3 Century AWACS. Hey,
That's a
what's
good
an
one.
AWACS? AWACS. Okay, good answer. What is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a Sentry, E3 Sentry radar plane.
Look at that.
LV's the pilot. This is crazy. I'm gonna
So learned.
Like, how can you go from collecting, Dougie Gilmore and Wayne Gretzky to intelligence file? Well, it's gonna be so dark. Oh, come on.
Because I had to put those plastic sleeves on them.
Yeah, there's
Got to keep them crisp.
There's Iran in that trading card set. Like, who's the target for these trading cards? Like, I'll trade one USS
Young kids,
for your-
yeah.
for your
Preteen,
Iran
teenage
card.
kids.
I remember I had a Dick Cheney and like the stats there. It was like he was like really good at foreign policy or whatever. You know, like
Quebec's
those were his
400 pounds.
I'll
you
trade you
know,
a Sherman tank for your
his nickname
stealth
is
bomber.
Big. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Air horse. I will say this: Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2.
Great movies.
Some of the best cinematography in the history of mankind. Hey, war, it's fantastic. Like, so many catchphrases. Anyways, these cards are very, very cool. What was the precipice for that? We were talking about the cards you were saying, and were we just talking about like collecting cards as a
I think
whole?
we were just
growing
talking
up as
about
kids?
collecting cards, and then we had brought up Desert Storm cards. So then I was like, sitting on a few of these.
Mhm.
Man,
I have them somewhere. I think they're with my Marvel cards and my NBA hoops.
I'd really like to
full
raid
set.
my parents' place and get all of our old cards.
I got some that I stole from my brother in the house right now.
Nice.
I do. And one day I'm going to bring them out, but not today because you guys don't have yours. I can't show you yours without you guys showing me mine.
Well,
Did
how
you
do we
guys have
trade if we don't have?
Did
That's
you
so true.
do the sticker books too, or?
We did collect the stickers. That would come with
because they
the
would have like
cards.
hockey. There
Yeah.
would be like hockey sticker books, and you
Yeah,
would have
and
to
you
collect
each
them
one and
all, and like the
pop them on.
smell of the stickers was so
Yeah,
good. I remember.
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
I had Rambo.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Thundercats.
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 Pen-
Should we just do a whole episode talking about how much sweeter cartoons were back in the 90s?
Oh, they were amazing, and
They
the
were
toys
just-
that came with
Boys,
were amazing.
I wish Uncle Brando was here. He may be dead. We're not sure what happened. He was doing MagicCon in Vegas.
He's dead serious about talking magic.
Dude, I'm pretty sure his quota for like beers per day was about 40.
Oh.
Like the guy's a machine. So him and Network ran. They went down there. They ran the CCO house. I believe they got back today, not too long ago. But I would have loved to have him here because he has all those toys that we talk about. You know what I mean? Like he has all.
I had them
that
all too
stuff.
until my mom sold them at garage sales.
See, Brando wouldn't let anyone sell it. He's got a full collection and a big giant cabinet of everything.
man.
He'd be the perfect guy to talk about all that stuff.
I
But
think mine are in a Rubbermaid bin in my parents'
So you
place
held
or in
on
an
to-
outbuilding.
yeah.
I think some of them. I think there's
You gotta
some
grab
I've
'em.
got.
you got to bring him in. Has to be
Yeah.
done. You know,
I'll have to find them.
man, how sexy was Chitara? Can we talk about that for a second? Like females in cartoons back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, man, like Lionel. It's like, dude, like, yeah, you're busty, like you're ripped, but Chitara, dude, she was so fast and she was so nice. I'm a big fan.
April
Did
O'Neil.
she have the whips? Was
She was the
she
whip girl,
whips?
yeah. She was the whip girl, and get this, not just a clever name. Her outfit was like a cheetah.
Right. Yeah.
Chitara. This is what we do. This is what the guys do when we get together and we hang out and have all the fun here on the Tuesday edition of your
Okay.
show. It is the All That Angst podcast.
Speaking of,
Audio version, by the way, 3 behind now.
Way to
I
go.
just want to
Way
get that
go,
out there.
Gary.
I'm working on it. I got literal reminders everywhere. I am doing so many things. And we were talking earlier about how it's just like, man, just beat down. And you can only do so much in a damn day. Sorry, I rudely interrupted.
Oh, no, I believe I was the one that was interrupting,
Oh,
but it's
sir,
all good.
please, no.
So, we were kind of having a little locker talk there, and then I was going to segue into what happened at the landfill with a locker room.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the best testimonial for Uncle Mike's I think that possibly could happen. So, Wednesday, that's when we've got the crossover shift. So there's both shifts are in. And I start every day of mine eating a breakfast wrap that I make for myself.
Hold on a second. You can't just say that. Tell us about the wrap, bro. What's in it?
Okay, so it is a 10-inch flour tortilla.
Ooh, nice.
Inside has scrambled eggs that I use
hell yeah.
a little bit of butter and a little bit of cheddar. Then I put 4 tater tots in there. And if I really want to zhuzh it up, I'll toss in the air fryer when I'm frying my tater tots.
The whole thing? Oh, no, sorry.
No,
Oh, I
I'll
got
toss
really excited. Yes,
some
we
green
have-
peppers, and then so you got that in there, and then I wrap it up, and I'll give it a minute blast in the air fryer, and then I eat it on my way to work every day. Anyways, I was getting into the locker room, and my buddy Chris, who I work with from the other shift, he's like, "Oh, you smell good," and just the self-deprecating me, I assumed he just smelt the meal on me. I thought he was talking. I was like, "Oh, do I smell like eggs or whatever?" He's like, "No, you smell good." I'm like, and for lack of a better word, I was like fine? And he's like, yeah, it's really good. And then I was like, that's my all-natural deodorant from Uncle Mike's. And then Super Nintendo Anderson pipes in. He's like, you can use damn 10 code. And I'm like, it's actually damn 20. You get 20%. And it was, it was the best, natural.
Commercial.
Yeah, it was awesome.
A natural commercial inside.
I can't even walk around without getting complimented on my smell now.
You guys.
Awesome.
And I work at a dump.
I love it.
The most important thing is you don't understand how bad it smells around me. But when I'm around, I can only smell Uncle Mike's.
Yeah, so I thought I'd share that.
Dude, that's such a good
love
story.
it. Yeah.
Do you do you ever get testimonials like that? Do people come in and tell you hilarious stories?
Yeah, similarly, people, somebody's standing in the grocery store and this guy come up behind me, just out of the blue. He's like, hey, well, what cologne are you wearing? He's like, and they're like, I'm not wearing a cologne. It's like, I put on deodorant this morning. That's all I put on. It's like, wow, that smells really good. It's always,
See, that sounds like it'd be such an awkward situation, but you make it sound so smooth and easy.
But because it's the Uncle Mike's all natural, it's a point of pride. It's well, thank you.
I love it. I'm flattered. Always flattered.
I say it all the time, man. You work so hard to create such an incredible product for everybody, and everyone deserves to have some of this. And that's why I love that you do things like the Damn 20 promo code, and you do these things where you allow people to access your stuff, because as we move forward in life, everything's so frickin' expensive and everything's so bad for you, including the deodorant and the soap that you use. People have gotten to the point now where they just fill it up with garbage that's going to kill you right away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's well, I guess that's what I have to use because it's all I can afford. It's well, you know what? Not really. If you go and check out Uncle Mike's stuff, it's right there, and it won't murder you because it's not full of everything that they're trying to kill you with right now. Not to get too conspiracy-ary, as I look to my judge to see if that's a word. No, damn it. Every time.
Side-eye with the head shake.
And the evil villain eyebrow up, the wannabe rock eyebrow, but reverse. So, yeah, and I really appreciate when people really, really try to do good things. And that's what you do. So that's why you're so easy to support. You know that.
Thank you.
We're not going to sit here.
Don't fluff me up too much here.
I was going to say, one of my favorite lines of all time from Rick and Morty, when Morty's talking about something he was right about, and Rick goes, yeah, okay, don't break your arm yanking yourself off, we'll say, to censor it a little bit, but very funny line. It happens a lot. So we are, I was talking earlier with some bros, and I think it's time that we have our sit down and chat. It doesn't have to be right now on the show here, but ever since the 25 years of Blood, Shred, and Beers, I've been dreaming about what a Dufferin Avenue Media Network showcase would look like. And right down to having flashbacks of actual shooting on a goalie net in the basement of the bar, playing the Super Nintendo tournament with the Mario Kart stuff in between sets that you guys originated.
I want to redo that because it was so successful then, and I feel like the only thing that we could do better is just maybe I don't know, figure out a better way to capitalize on it, as far as we put on this like amazing party or whatever, but it was kind of just like for the fun of it almost. Where like, but yeah, I love the idea of doing the Mario Kart tournament,
Yeah.
the hockey shootout, mixing that with live music.
And getting to know like your hosts from the network here, the whole family would be there, and all like the people that are with the people, and just basically like throwing a big giant party, showcasing how awesome our friends' bands are, and how cool the people here are.
Yeah,
And it seems so easy in my head, and I keep having these visions. So we got this far following all these universal callings that I call them.
Yeah.
And this is like as strong, if not stronger, sort of guiding me in that direction. Like, dude, it's time to call the Black Cat. It's time to book for like October, once Noel's back.
Yeah.
And we get some bands, because like we have so many buddies and so many amazing, incredible bands that would
like
be
in
perfect
your
for
mind,
something like
how
that.
many bands are you thinking? What are we
Like
thinking?
3 bands per
Do a
per
3 band
showcase.
and
So in
kind of like
October,
a normal sets, like
Yeah.
30, 40 minutes.
Exactly. Like
yeah.
it's not a crazy heavy music night. Like the bands are the stars. We're getting people in the doors, but at the same time, you're hanging out with all of us, playing these video games, doing this stuff.
And all
raising
the-
money for charity, like all the stuff that
Yeah,
we
and
believe and want to do.
Before and during the switchovers of the bands, that's when all of that,
Exactly.
the shootout,
Yeah.
and No, I think this is a great, and maybe again too, we could start it a bit earlier, like maybe do like a doors
7
at
or
doors at
6.
7
Yeah.
type of thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then it allows other people to make it who normally couldn't. I feel like there's so much value in doing something like that.
Well, then we should just talk to Jody, or like the next time I'm there, I'll just throw the idea, and then we'll figure, because October, I think 17th, I'm playing in Winnipeg, and then the first of November, I'm playing in Regina, but we can find it like one of those in between,
Yeah.
either.
Well, and it doesn't even have to be one of your bands. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. We can showcase everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, I want to be there.
Oh, of course, yeah,
like,
to enjoy it.
I wanna
Look, you
be
will
like
be there no
you.
matter what, and that's the beauty of it. So, but that's something I'd like to do like every 3 months. Like, hey, here's another showcase from the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. Here's these bands that we can promote and have the bands in that are going to play on the show. There's so much,
Yeah, and
so much potential.
the more that we're making it like Ninja Turtles Lair Hangout, where it's like arcade games
play,
and this stuff
grow.
along with the music, like
Text
the
of
music.
the year.
Yeah.
When I told you, when you come in the studio, I'm just on a call. Go, play. It's perfect. You're Danny, man. You're Danny from the Turtles. Man, that's not. What the heck?
Oh.
That's 2 fake outs now, bro. Producer Brooklyn in the house. You brought this for me? Yeah. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, girl. Oh, what the heck?
What?
There we go.
This one I
Oh.
made,
Look at this.
and then I brought cookies leftovers from my little sister's grade 8 grad.
This
Oh
is
my
amazing. Producer Brooklyn in the house. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at this. Look at that. That's a grad cupcake. Mm-hmm. Which sister was graduating?
Jordan.
Jordan. Happy grad to Jordan. Thank you for graduating so we could have this cupcake. It's very good.
Amazing.
And cookies. This is amazing. Are you sticking around there,
Cookies and
Producer Brooklyn?
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Awesome. She's Maggie's sitting tonight while we go to strip down.
Oh, nice.
nice.
So we always appreciate when she stops
I
by.
feel like I might have seen Mr. Anderson at the old Curtis Anderson at the old dump. Maybe like I'm gonna say Friday. Like I didn't say anything because I was on the off chance it wasn't him. I didn't.
We used to call him Avatar Anderson on the All the Way Around table, which is every Wednesday, as in tomorrow. And I'm starting to think that he is a clone. He has
He's just-
numerous versions of himself.
Doppelganger?
And I'm not joking, because that guy is everywhere. Like, he is everywhere all at once. And it makes no sense to me. He is always bringing people to this studio. He's always pointing people in our direction. Like the growth of this place and him coming on board are right there, exact same time. Like, the guy is such a good dude doing good things. And again, tonight, 8 p.m., the season finale for Strip Down going on. Very, very excited for that one. Live studio audience. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
LB's working the sound in there. That's what I mean. Like, all of our people are just slowly taking over, man. Slowly taking over. Bringing it back to the people. For how many years it was all, I am the king on my corporate throne, and you will do as I say. Give me all your money. Now it's like, hey, dude, what's up? We're just hanging out over here. We're all sharing and being cool. Hope your throne doesn't hurt your ass too much, Like, it taking it back.
We got Robin Hood over here.
Wow. Where? LB? Yeah, he's pretty good. He's looking pretty
Nice
Robin
deflection.
Hood. I don't know what you're talking about. I do know that I want to tell everyone about my main man, Mobley. It's so hard for me not to sing. Oh, we got freeze frame. Freeze frame. It's okay. I do know the sound still goes when it freezes, so it's all good. You just keep rolling. Again, we go live here. I know it's crazy, but we do it 5 times a week. You know, as I sit here, it doesn't feel like much when we're doing it. But then when you realize this is our 301st show, we had our 300th episode
What?
yesterday. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
300 times doing this. You think I'd be better. Right? Like, what the hell?
Nope.
I guess compared to the first episode, it's night and day. We still have not had the balls enough to look at that garbage. But besides that, we're doing pretty good. All right. You want me to do the live read now there, LB? Okay, perfect. Let's see here. I got to spice these up because it's summertime now. But it's always fun doing these because you're supposed to, make it your own. Give it a read. But, Garyize it. I get told Garyize it a lot. And I always want to say, you got it. And I never have any idea what that means. So I just, fumble my way through stuff. So, again, being real. Real people chasing dreams. That's what this place is. Why work with Mobley this spring? That's a strange question to ask me live read number 3 on my phone. Let's see. Well, if you're looking to buy a home, well, he's got your back. That's a very good reason. Yeah, I love how it answers the question for me. That's always good. Mobley Urente with TMG, the mortgage group, works with multiple lenders to find the best financing options, all right? You might be in some of these situations. Maybe you're self-employed. I think I'm that a little bit. Maybe you have a non-traditional income. I don't have income, but what I do get here is non-traditional, yes. Okay, what else we got? Our face credit challenges. I just got 3 emails from my 3 different credit cards saying that I am about to go over my limit. Boy, oh boy, I hope Mobley helps me solve this pickle. Let's see where we go from here. His services are completely free. I can get behind that. And he is here for you from pre-approval to closing, and to quote Buzz Lightyear, and beyond. Beautiful. Whether you need refinancing, a mortgage renewal, or just expert advice down the road, he will always be here to help. That's Mobley Urente. Mortgages made simple. Give him a call or text him anytime. Can I reach it? So close. That was very, very close. 306-370-5804. Oh, man. Keep going. 4. Air horn. I know, in here it's like, oh, what's he doing? But
what's
you
that?
watch it at home, yeah, you got the air horn. Woo, that's a live read. See how it
What a read.
showcases what he's about, what he can offer, what he does, and who he is as a guy, like all those things.
But Garyize.
Mm-hmm.
Got me off guard there. It's like, oh man, we got to sing the song right away, and then, but Garyize. That's what we do around here. We like to make things personal. If you feel like you could benefit from that, if this isn't Royal Anders, I'm just going to quit.
Yeah.
I'm going to quit.
3 times the charm?
Hello, who's there? Nobody. I had 2 fake outs before you, bro. 2 fake outs. He's going to the lake, so we're not going to get him next week.
Oh, nice.
So upset, so we're celebrating today.
Oh, prim and proper.
He looks good,
Yeah.
too. Bro.
Accidental shape.
Yeah, right. Where's the model shoot after this? What are you doing? Man, he looks good, hey?
We got Ed Hardy over here.
Yeah, Hey, if you're like, man, this looks like they're having a lot of fun. We really are, and we'd love to help support you while we do it. Margaret, keep it together, girl. Oh boy, I wish you could see what's happening. It's a cute Nami. That's all she does. You can send us an email. It has a song. We mess it up a lot, but it's a lot of fun as well. And we are going to sing that for you right now as I count it in. Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact@DufferinAve.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Wow. Oh. Well, pardon me for a second. I guess you're right. We do have to get back into the tooth booth and do some more recording.
Yeah, we do.
We're finally getting in there.
That's usually where I fall. After about 100 or 200 times, I can almost get something
That's it.
done.
I'm with you. Gotta play those odds. All right. Gonna send this all the way down here. You want to send it with me or no? Anything? That's one. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know what's going on. So
Neither do I.
I'm just
I
rolling.
missed it.
We also have a website. That guy you
It's
just heard
hilarious.
going to the male model convention right after this very episode. Royal Anders built it. Hey, are we going to update this thing soon? We got like 6 new shows apparently. I keep teasing it, and I'm like, I tease it all the time, and I never tell the guy that is going to do it with. Be like, hey, we should do this sometime. Okay, good. So that's where it is. Super easy to find and follow and to navigate because I hate internets and websites. And so he made me not hate this one, which is very good. On 3, watch that cupcake.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Look out! Got him again.
Jeez.
2. Very good. The loneliest Twitch stream, you guys. Mentioned earlier, Uncle Brando, hopefully made it home alive from Vegas. He is the head of the Twitch stream. This is his baby, him and the Phenom. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. We got Gaming with Brooksy on Mondays, but she was dying as well, like actually sick yesterday, so we didn't get that in. Tuesdays, Brando and Gary get good at games, except for today when Brando trying to get back good at life and living. So we allow him to do that. And then Friday nights, around here, we got Brando and Gary get good at games with guests as we continue our quest to defeat Final Fantasy VI, one of the greatest video games of all time. Been voted.
Yeah.
That's a real
Really?
thing. So
Not just out of the Final Fantasies, but out of all the
all
games.
gaming.
Really?
The soundtrack, in fact, so good that the Japanese orchestra, like you know how we have like our Saskatoon
the
orchestra, and then
Philharmonic.
Philharmonic. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Did the entire soundtrack, the whole
Sweet.
concert, with like the national orchestra. Crazy stuff.
They've just got the greatest orchestra. Like
So
they,
cool.
they do stuff like that. They jammed with Yngwie
Of
Malmsteen.
course.
Like they're amazing.
You know, the cool shit. So that's what that is all about. Very good game. So you can check it all out there. You want to lift this one up, or how do you want to do it?
Oh,
you look
yeah,
like you got
sure.
something to say.
I do have something
I
to
like
say,
this.
but I'll wait.
All right, give it a
till-
grab. On 3, we'll send it up. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Minor injury.
it's a trap. Damn it! I don't want to spell out WCB shit. Don't.
Sorry,
Don't do
nothing
it.
happened.
Do
Nothing
not
happened.
hurt yourself.
All this talk about orchestras.
Yes.
Cypress Hill
Oh yeah.
is playing with. Is it the London Symphony Orchestra? Or like
Nice.
whoever they were.
Like
The
the
London
Simpsons.
Phil-
Yeah,
Philharmonic?
yes, London
Harmonic?
Philharmonic. Yeah. So it's actually happening now.
Did someone order a orchestra, possibly via high?
yeah,
Cypress
Cypress
Hill. I'm
I'm
looking in
at
your.
your
Guys, did we do that? I'm not sure. Did we do
I
that?
don't even- probably.
Yeah, I think that was us.
That's
They're
awesome.
playing with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I just I saw
Very
something,
cool.
You know, I was like, wow, another Simpsons
Prediction.
prediction.
Yeah.
and
I told you guys how that all works, right? I broke it down for
Nope.
you.
Let's.
Dude, the guy, that Matt Groening guy,
Yeah.
huge Freemason, huge
Oh,
Illuminati.
yeah.
He literally is like, okay, well, I know that the overlords are going to do this, so let's put it in the show so people think we're smart. They're not predicting the future; they're making the future, and then
Yeah.
they're just.
Well,
they're
and
like,
this,
"Hey,
and this
what's
one was maybe not so
Yeah.
conspiracy. It was like they basically got the idea
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
show,
yeah.
and they're like, hey, we
I'm
we
with you.
should probably do that. You
Yeah.
know,
That might be a
25
thing.
years later or whatever.
Yeah.
But it
Very
sounds like
cool.
it's now going down.
Man, when's the last time Cypress Hill did anything?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have not heard about them in forever.
Yeah.
But that Black Sunday, man, that's a good
Oh
album.
yeah.
It's from the bong, bro.
Yeah.
They made that bong sound cool for a while.
When the ship goes down. That's the radio version.
Yes, yeah. I think that might have been the first CD I bought actually.
That was definitely one of my first CDs.
Right up there.
Or actually, nope,
Yeah.
I had it on cassette.
oh, nice.
Man, shout out to cassettes. You guys remember when we
Cassettes.
interviewed Gary
Nice, yeah.
and he left this here for us?
No big deal.
We gotta get back soon. Hey, producer Aaron over there, sorry to interrupt. Can you get Gary from OWC back here again for us? Okay. Just want to make sure. This is the All Out of Angst edition of your show. It is Tuesday. We're having a lot of fun hanging out. Stripped Down season finale going tonight. The great Curtis Anderson hosting that one. The Matt Remenda trio in the house. Live studio audience going on. LB's doing a bunch of audio stuff there. I will be in the crowd. I think Ugly Kid Joel's coming to pick me up tonight. Coach Mazer might make an appearance, but we'll see how everything goes. Around here, we like to talk about stuff from the 90s, including Cypress Hill, including Operation Desert Storm Pro Set cards. And that got us talking about our cards. And I wanted to ask you guys this, because card collecting was a huge, huge thing growing up. What was your most prized card? And it could be from any set, anything, doesn't matter, because Like once it gets to me, I'm going to go off on all this stuff because I got a bunch of stories. But I wanted to get you guys' first as we look back at our childhoods growing up in the 90s. Card collecting was a big thing.
I want to say it's like OPG Premier cards or whatever, but did they
One
do
of the
like
hardest sets to get.
the draft cards? You know, like I feel like I
was- I
had
think
that one year where there was like Yager,
Pavel
and-
Bure on the
yeah,
rollerblades. Upper
see-
Deck did a
yeah.
bunch of those.
Maybe it's Upper Deck,
Yeah.
but yeah, I remember having all those. Like I had like the Ed Belfour draft, and just all those.
They had the
Scott
dumbest.
Sissons or
Oh, good local Saskatoon Playboy right there. Those Upper Deck draft ones, for some reason, they had the worst pick. Like they had Pavel Bure, the Russian Rocket,
Yeah.
sitting on a fence with his rollerblades out on a hockey stick, looking all like glamour shoddy. Like, what the hell is that?
but
That's your draft
rollerblades,
picture?
like man, that's amazing. Like, come on.
Hey, we're allowed to have opinions here. Believe it or not, it's okay to
The
disagree
only
on
thing
things.
that would have put that over the top is like a fanny pack and
Might have had
maybe like a
might have had a
windbreaker or
neon
something.
fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should look that up. I might do that. But you're saying those were your go-to.
Yeah,
I
I just-
love Opeachy Premier
yeah.
too, bro. Those were like the tip of the
Because
top.
we were like huge into card collecting, and we like would go to trading shows and like
Oh, yeah.
rent tables and
Yeah.
sell cards, trade them, and that was like a huge part of my life as
So
a kid.
fun. Love that shit. You have any there, Uncle Mike?
Do you mean like brand of card or like
No, like your
specific?
favorite one, like your one that you showed off to everybody. For instance, my brother Davey, he had 3 Mario Lemieux rookie cards. He loved showing off the Mario Lemieux rookie cards. Okay, he had
Does
his
he still
Gretzky
have
rookie
them?
card. He says he does, but then sometimes he says, "No, I think you have mine." And just
yeah.
like with all of our video
Oh,
game
yes,
collections,
yeah.
it's always back and forth. One of
Somebody
us
else,
apparently
yeah.
has them.
I had a Silver Surfer
That's what I'm talking about.
hologram
That's it.
card from Marvel Series 2.
Did you have it
which
in a sleeve?
I did. Actually, I had it in like a hard case.
The hard
I think
one.
it was
Yeah,
a
those were
sleeve
awesome.
inside
Yeah.
a hard case.
Yeah, to use the little mini screwdriver.
To get
yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
Apparently, those are really bad for your cards now.
Oh,
What
really?
I've been told. I'm like, I don't care.
Interesting.
That's stupid to say because that thing's not coming out. So how could that be stupid? But apparently, like, put some pressure on it or something.
And my brother may have something else to say about this because I think technically it was his card,
There
but
it
some
is.
trading
Always
happened
happens.
because he wasn't into it as much. Like I don't know. I think I have the full set minus like all those hologram cards,
Yeah.
but like the normal run of cards, I had all the cards.
Having a
So I was
complete
really
set was so
serious
cool.
into it.
Yeah.
And then he would buy like the odd pack, and of course he gets the freaking hologram one. So I'm like, well, I gotta trade. I gotta get
I
this
have
in
to
my
have it,
set.
yeah.
You're
right?
the one that has almost
Right,
complete
like I put in
set.
the legwork.
You are entitled
I
to
spent
that.
the money, yeah. So I did trade him, but he would maybe say like, "Well, it was just wasn't an official trade," or like you kind of. He was my younger brother, so I
Yes,
gotta
yeah.
figure. It's like I'll give you 2 of these cards for that.
Whoa, I can have 2 for 1.
Right, exactly.
I'll do your chores
Gosh,
for 2
golly.
days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Deal.
you remember the craft dinner boxes on the back of them? There would be
Big
hockey
cards.
cards, and you
They'd have,
could,
like,
you could cut
the-
them out or whatever.
Didn't they have big giant ones in there too? Or
Yeah,
were they the normal size?
Well, I feel like you would just like cut out of the back of the box or whatever. But again, this is just from my memory.
Yeah,
so
no, that
I
was
don't know.
definitely a thing. I remember that. Garbage pail kids. You guys ever collect
Yeah.
garbage pail
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah.
That was a really big thing for a while. I got the binders. Like I got into it, as like I think safe to say we're
Oh,
all
yeah.
very nerdy. But like Upper Deck baseball cards, that was sort of my first binder that I filled and like chased a collection. And then it was so cool to look back at it and you see all your favorite Blue Jays, and then there's all these rookie cards, and you always find your guy. You know what I mean? Like I was a big Pat Falloon guy, so I
Nice.
collected all these Pat. Didn't matter what set it was, Upper Deck, Peach Premier Pro set. I didn't care. I wanted all the Pat Falloon rookie cards because Pat Falloon was going to be the next Gretzky.
Yeah, he was really touted, and then that didn't really
Nope.
pan out.
The Sharks took him, and later on in life, when I started working on the Drew Remenda Sports Show with the great Drew Remenda, I told him about that, and he had a good laugh. He's like, "Oh, Patty's a good guy. Good guy, but probably not worth too many bucks there on those rookie cards." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I learned that, Drew. Thank you."
Draft.
But he was a guy that I
Yeah.
like really wanted to collect with. So I ended up with like 2 pages full of Pat Falloon rookie cards. And then in baseball, there was like, I love Jack Morris, so I went chasing Jack Morris cards. And baseball is, like, as you know, it's tradition. Baseball, full of tradition. It's all about stats, and it goes all the way back. And, like there's Babe Ruth cards out there, like Roger Maris cards that are worth like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like it's crazy with baseball. But I got into that a little bit, and then I got my first full box of cards.
Oh yeah.
Pro set, 92,
Like you
93.
went in and bought like an
I got it for Christmas.
Oh yeah. You could go to wholesale on 8th Street.
Yeah,
That would
I
have-
didn't
you
know
could
that.
buy the-
Yeah.
Didn't know that. All I know is that Santa brought that down the chimney. And when next to video games, that was a game changer for me. Like I was opening packs. And I'm opening packs. Just like the boys in the Commander Cookout podcast, shout out to Uncle Brando Network, Ryan. They play Flippy Opie, they call it. And it's like they drink while they're doing it, but they open packs and they throw them down and they look for these and that. I had to sit in for one. It's really fun. But they're all about getting packs. Brando does box openings of these boxes full of packs. And it's very, very cool. But to sit down and have a full pack of these pro set cards and just start opening them at Grandma and Grandpa's, I'll never forget, in the living
it
room.
was the best.
Over at the corner of Isabella and Melrose, and we'd be going. And, man, they had referee cards in there and shit. Like, it was crazy. And just to be able to do all of that and then to be like, I was very upset that I didn't have the full set after it was done. I was like, what do you mean?
Right.
I bought a box. Or I didn't buy it. I got a box. I should have the full set. No.
You got 15 of one. You got
That's
37
right.
of a different one.
Exactly. Then the collecting truly
You
begins.
swear those companies are just doing this to
Yeah.
bilk more money
Who
out
would've
of you.
thought, hey?
It's like
Who would've
arcade
thought?
machines.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But man, oh man, collecting those cards. Then, yeah, like our friends, the Davies down the street, I always heard rumors as a kid that our good buddy Jason and my oldest brother Davey, they made a big deal. And it was like the talk of the neighborhood in Avalon. Like, oh man, do you hear? Like, what's that? You traded a Patty Wow rookie card for like a Mario Lemieux and like a Brett Hull? And like the deals that were being made by my older brothers were being talked about in our neighborhood.
Like water cooler
Yeah,
talk about these
legit.
cards. That's amazing.
And so you go over and like ask to see them, and like, oh yeah, they're having the big cases, and you could. It was so cool that like the card game, I guess you could say, growing up.
Yeah.
But between that and like getting the first actual box full of cards that you can open, and then getting like my first actual like box full of gum, like a wholesale box that I could set up on top of my dresser, and anytime I wanted, I can go and rip out a pack of Big League Chew and off to the races.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Big
just
League Chew, man.
having that abundance was such a game changer growing up for me. It was crazy. Like that's what the '90s were all about.
It was,
like,
yeah, because
this is new. Nobody had a wholesale place. Like, where are you supposed to go buy a box of candy or a box of cards? It just came in. It's very cool.
Did you ever get, we used to call it card eye when you'd be sorting cards for too long, and we'd stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, a couple buddies would come over, you'd put a Chucky on the VHS or whatever, and then you'd sit and look through cards and trade. And you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you start getting card eye, where you're like, your eyes start bugging out all crazy like. And,
because you're probably like not really like proper light, you know,
Right,
you just
exactly.
got
Like
the light
squinting
from
and
the
just staring at these
TV.
little-
Yeah.
you know, reading all the stats and
But
whatnot.
I still got some sight in this
Yeah.
one.
I got that twitch, you know.
Yeah, Crazy Eyes.
Yeah.
From that.
Oh
that
yeah,
movie,
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
It's like playing Guitar Hero. Play that for too long with the scrolling, then you look around in real life and everything's just going like this.
Speaking of Steve Buscemi, when I did that Shredders of Metal, where I'd went to Toronto, and you know it was like a guitar competition or whatever. Anyways, the YouTube comments or whatever, because like obviously there's lots of views on it or whatever, and I didn't go too deep into it, but like right when it came out,
You performed at this?
yeah, like. It's Shredders of Metal 2. I lose. Don't worry.
I don't care about that.
But yeah, it
dude.
was like Alex Skolnick from Testament and like Sam Dunn, who did like the Global Metal and the Rush documentary. There was
Hell
all these
yeah.
guys that were the judges. And went up against this one guy or whatever, ended up losing. He was like a YouTube.
Hold on. You can't just jump into this and not set the stage. Like, are we talking? It's like a rap battle rules type of thing.
Yeah,
except
so
you're shredded?
basically there's a backing track, and then you play a thing, and then the person you're competing against
Sounds like
plays,
the
and then they like
greatest thing I've
they
ever
critique
heard.
you, and then you do a round 2 or whatever, and then it's kind of like a round robin type thing.
Are you kidding?
But it's like once you're eliminated, you're out. So
Dude, you're not out. You have memories forever.
oh, but yeah.
That's frickin'
Anyways, the best part about this is in the YouTube comment section. They're like, someone referred to me as that Steve Buscemi guy. I'm like, that's amazing. Like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. And then I'm like, I should stop reading these comments now.
Well, no, that's when you gotta get back and be like, are we talking like what? Reservoir Dogs? We talking
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds? What kind of Steve Buscemi we looking at here, bro?
I don't take anything personally.
That's why we love you.
Yeah.
You know what? The world needs a lot more of that right now. A lot
But yeah,
more.
that's just my little Steve Buscemi.
I mean,
like,
he's up there in one of my favorite actors.
He's
I
great,
think that's
yeah,
a compliment. I mean,
what is it? Is it Billy Madison when he like calls him up and apologizes?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And then he's like, okay, that's good. And then he
Yeah,
puts the
puts the
lipstick on
lipstick
and then
on,
cuts him off the
crosses him off the
crust.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the
Yeah,
big,
so-
big gun. Yeah. Shout out to Steve Buscemi. Man,
Yeah.
we're almost there again.
the Boosh.
This is crazy.
That's what we call him.
We're in the last legs. That's what you call me, your super fans.
I,
can't
think
believe
that's what Adam Sandler
These
calls him.
cookies, man. We got cookies, and I want to eat, and I want to break my fast, and this is not good. What kind of cookies are we looking at here, producer Brooklyn?
Chocolate chip,
There's a
oatmeal.
Sugar cookie?
oatmeal white chocolate chip
Oh.
and a regular chocolate.
Dude. Okay.
When's your fast end, Gary?
Probably right,
Right
now.
now.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't imagine any of them are gluten free.
Hey.
Oh,
Of course.
surprisingly, those are the ones left over.
Usually.
You know, because
Yeah.
like, people are like,
The
gluten
world's
free.
changing, man.
But
Apparently
I do
now-
find gluten free bacon. You can't.
Griffin
really,
takeaway,
it's-
man. It's pricey, but man, it's good.
It's like you can't really tell the difference. I mean, maybe that's just me because
No, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Dude.
So we've been making some good gains with our crows.
Tell me
So-
some more.
so
Crow
we've upped it.
update.
So we're getting to the point where when we come out now, they'll like kind of congregate and they'll like caw at us or whatever, but
Saying hello.
they don't like come down or anything. But Aaron's taken it to a new level. Like we started with the Breton crackers, then we transitioned to peanuts or whatever, and then Aaron was doing fish sticks for a little bit.
Interesting.
But now-
How do fish sticks go? Okay.
Yeah, but now Aaron started bringing in small dog kibble apparently because she's on these groups that like how to befriend crows
course,
or whatever,
yeah.
and apparently
research.
they
Very well done.
really like this like small dog kibble. So she's been laying that out, high quality, yes,
course.
high quality. Laying it out on the fence or whatever, but yeah, it's really, really coming along. Where like when I was out there this afternoon, there was 4 of them just hanging out. Like, look, they're almost gonna make that next stage. Like, oh yeah,
I can't wait till you guys send in a picture of just you like standing
Yes,
like this.
that's the goal.
With like
Ricky Two Crows.
6 or 8 crows.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and apparently, because Aaron's doing a bunch of research, like once we befriend them, this is gonna be a thing. Like,
They
it's
will
not
do.
like
They will
not-
do your bidding.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's the
So
update.
how close would you say you have them to like jumping on your hand? No?
What do you think? Let's do yeah. I'm
See-
thinking at least a season. We need to put.
I
into
had
this.
I had no idea how, like, I thought it was just normal when I was out at Shields and I'd just been let go of my duties from my previous job. So I'm sitting there trying to figure life out. And we have this new nest right on the other side of our fence. And there's babies in there. And right from when the babies were born, I would, like, I was so into what was going on. Like, giving them toast, and I would give them anything that was left over. I just put it right out there, and I talked to them while they were in there, like while they were still in the eggs. You know what I mean? And I would talk to them, and then they hatched, and then they grew, and then the mom would fly around, and then she'd bring the babies over onto the fence. And right where I was putting all the treats, and I told the story before, they would bring all theirs too and all this, but right off the start, like all 3 babies would hop over. One had this big red growth on his face, and it was
little
super cute. I was like,
goiters.
oh, I don't know what it was, but I just
Cute
called it,
little
like,
goiter.
Old Reddy, I call it. Look at old Reddy over here. And they'd hop up and they'd like hawk at me and stuff. And mom would be up in the tree watching. And I had some stuff in my hand. One walked over, didn't stand on my hand, but ate out of my hand. One of the
No,
babies.
you see, we want to
I
get.
thought it was just normal. But maybe it was because they were just babies. Yeah. And they didn't know any better because like right from when they were born, I was just the guy that was on that
but
fence giving them
the
stuff.
mom obviously trusts you enough.
Right.
Well, she watched.
Yeah.
Like, and eventually she would come over too. But it was so cool to just have that instant connection. Making sure it's safe and doing all that. Yeah, and apparently they didn't come back. So I don't know if I scared them off with my kindness or what, but I'm really hoping that you guys have these crows forever because they're so cool, man. They're such incredible creatures.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome.
Living that crow life.
Yeah, we have some owls. I'm not. I mean, I'm not doing the next level. Like we see them when we go for our walk, but they're always in the same
Yeah.
trees, kind of thing. and then Penny will run in over there, you know,
Penny.
and like sniff them out, and then they kind of like fly around and
Tell
let
your
them,
dog
you know.
to chill out.
Yeah,
The old wise owl.
but I think it would be super.
Do you know what kind of
cool,
owls
too.
they are?
I believe they're a great
Horned?
owl.
They are
Yeah,
one of my
'cause
favorites. I think we're top
Sweet.
3. I love
And
owls.
there's 2 of them. So I'm wondering if it's like, well, like maybe they have a nest, and like, are there going to be some babies? You know, which would be super cool.
Yeah, that would
Amanda
be
has
awesome.
this app because you can't like, you know, we can get close, but you can't get super close. Yeah, but the app where it like deciphers the bird
What they're
calls or
saying.
whatever, and then it says like very rare, like great horned owl. It was something specific. I don't know where it said like rare. I don't know if it was like a.
Well, how
Whatever.
many different types? Like, there's the snowy owl, there's great horned owl. I used to know so many. I love owls. So
Yeah, they're-
fascinating.
I'm a big fan of Hooters.
Yeah.
It's
Well, hey,
Yes.
here, here. Yes, sir.
Yes.
I think we all can get behind that.
But yeah, haven't quite gotten to the level of like
that's good.
the owl doing my bidding, but
Very
hopefully
well
someday.
done.
That, it's kind of a Dumb and Dumber ripoff where he's like, "Nice Hooters you got there,"
Yeah.
and yeah,
The
'cause
owls.
they-
Yeah.
Yes.
Very well done. Sorry, we've ruined the end of your owl
No,
story.
that's-
Did you guys become best friends?
Well, not quite. It's
Not
like
yet?
you
Same
kind of
sort
get
of- same
close
sort
and then
of-
they fly away,
Yeah.
you know. So it's I don't know if they have the same.
I wish I would have
kinship
known
with-
at the time how special it was to have that moment happen.
Yeah.
Because to me, it was like nonchalant. I was like, "This is sweet, awesome." I got like my
But
crow
that
friends
almost
then.
makes it more special, where you just like you were living in the moment.
You were
and
part of their
now-
life.
I feel like
Gary.
I would have tried harder to get out there more and support my crows.
They're probably still talking about you.
I hope so. I don't know if you're like this, but every time I drive by any crows, I always say, "Hey guys, I'm friends with the guys out at Shield. It's all good."
Yeah.
Like I'm always talking to them.
Yeah,
They're always
we-
like, "Yeah,
we-
you're
we
good. We
talked-
heard about you."
Carrying stuff around in my pocket for sure, my purse.
Just make sure.
Yeah,
See them, I feel like
Just in case. Yeah.
I know this is gonna
That's the one.
escalate.
the bird lady.
You
Yeah.
will, Pigeon Lady, except
Pigeon
just Bird
Lady.
Lady.
Man.
Brenda Fricker.
Not that you're super fans or anything, but of course you know the real life name of the
That's my
pigeon
fake
lady.
Yeah.
bird.
Fricker.
Nice.
Brenda Fricker. That
So
works
that-
pretty
is that
good.
the actress's
That
name?
works
Yeah, that's
pretty
the
good.
actress's name.
Does
Of
she
course it
have?
is.
She doesn't have a name in the show, does she? She's
I think
Pigeon
she
Lady.
is just
Lady.
Pigeon
Pigeon
Lady.
Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's Home Alone 2?
That's Home Alone 2. Yeah,
I don't want to get mixed up.
yeah, because she lets you know that good deeds count for extra around
That's right.
Christmas time.
Right.
So true.
And then
So
me and my sister back like when we were kids, like came up with this whole formula. It's like good deeds count for extra around Christmas time, but if it's a leap year, then you divide by 3. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Man, oh man. I don't know where else to go. We've done so much good talking today.
Yeah.
Good talking.
Hey, speaking of, we opened our Les Lazarus.
Oh,
bobblehead.
finally.
at that.
Nice.
I don't know if anyone's noticed it yet, but we had it in box forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided to open it the other day because I was like, I'd like to open it. I think we should open it. And we opened it.
You think so too?
Yeah.
Like,
Les
yeah,
Lazarus.
uh-huh,
Do you like your bobblehead? Oh, yeah. He's so sweet, dude. He's been in here a couple times. We got to get him on again. He does voice for the Berries. Not the voice in the stands, but play-by-play for the Berries.
Cool.
Which is very, very cool. Simon Hyatt, my dude, he is the PA guy for the Berries. See, like, the connection this place has. You know, like from Croker. Like, how sweet's Croker? Just had another baby. We gave him a shout out. Love you so much, Crow. He still got a pair of sunglasses here that you forgot. And he's
Well,
like,
they'll leave behind.
and that's what
eh?
I thought. I was like, I like
Smart
that move. I'm
man.
like, all right, come on back. And that was like a month and a half ago. And within that time, he had a child.
He's blind now. He
Must
can't-
be.
he
Something's going
can't
on.
drive. His sun's
But
in his
he-
eyes all the time.
Dude,
No
morning show guy
sunglasses.
at the bowl. Like, that's a guy on the air doing
Yeah.
great stuff. That's a member of this family. That's Lazarus. That's how they know each other. You know him, obviously, from the Blades, but the Berries as well. Like, the roster of this place just keeps growing and growing. It's very cool. Margaret, can you chill out with the licking a bit, bud? Hey, cool it. You're going to get sneezies. And then
Some
it's gonna get
loud
embarrassing.
licking there, Marge.
Gets way too in there. Sorry
Well,
to
I was just
interrupt.
to say, I really respect Croker's t-shirt game. I feel like the last time he was here, he had like a Vico shirt or something. Like it was
He's on
awesome.
that, man. And you want to talk about work? Like,
Work.
the guy works. Like, he puts up videos all the time on everything. Like, he's currently doing like the best small town pay in a thing stand golf courses.
He's
So he's
done
doing all
like
the golf
cinnamon
course-
buns. He's
He's
done, best
the best
spring
Saskatchewan
rolls.
ever. He's always out doing all that
Yep.
stuff. And then somehow has time to have another baby and do a morning show.
Well,
on
we
the
all know
radio.
that took 3 seconds.
Yeah, well.
Right, come on.
On a good
That's
day.
generous. Are you kidding me? Whew, I don't know how you're operating, but well done. But just the idea of
marathon
that,
guy.
that, you know,
I
as
go
somebody,
the full 3 seconds.
that somebody can go out there and do all that. It's very cool. So just very grateful. Feeling very grateful right now. As we got a couple more minutes before we call it a show today. Anyone got anything new or exciting going on in their lives? Anything that needs some promotion? You gonna get anything out there?
I don't know if it's new, but I'm just working on that Untimely Demise EP. So we got 5 songs that we're doing, and I've
yeah.
almost finished the guitar for the 4th one. So that's exciting, like getting some momentum, because like, you know, momentum kind of stops when you got the shows, because you got to tighten up for the shows or whatever.
There's
So
a
it's like
million other things going
actually
on.
had a day off and got a bunch of guitars and stuff recorded. So that's exciting. That's the one thing I got going.
I love that.
Nice.
You were glowing a little bit today when you came. I feel you got a lot done.
And I went for a run before, so it was more just like, I'm like,
Come on, dog.
I have to do at least one every
You
couple
keep
of
saying
months.
that. What happens if you don't?
I don't know. I never really thought about that.
You know what? Your knees probably don't hurt as much.
That's a good point.
I'm just worrying about you, man. I don't want you to hurt yourself working too hard.
Okay, well, I'll try and cut it
This is-
back to
Hey,
a couple
let's
of
maybe
years.
not exercise so much, all right?
Yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now. And now what can we shame you for, my friend?
Oh, whatever you want, Gary.
Hey, how about that damn 20 promo code?
Yeah.
Still
Damn 20, still promoing.
in.
Save 20% at UncleMike'sNatural.com.
Very well done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, nice.
This is interesting. Are you going to show it to the camera? Oh, we got shut down though. We won't have time to get it
Here, I'll
off.
just grab it and put it in front of the camera. Right
Yeah, there you go.
Just
Make
throw
sure
it.
there's no inappropriate photos in there, though, kids. You, Roylanders, can I get you to reach up and just turn on that transmitter for me, pretty please? Thank you so much. Yes, you remember. Oh, I love you. He is so smart. See, he doesn't just make websites. He does so much more. He looks so good when he's trimmed up, too. I love that. There it is. Okay, are we seeing it? We couldn't see. I'm assuming it was very funny. It's all good. No, it's okay. I'll look at it in the replay. It'll be fine. We'll get there.
Like a doppelganger.
Okay, I think final thing we got to do here, boys, is try some cookies. You guys want to try some cookies? I know you can't. It's like Russian
Guys
roulette
want
for
some
you. It's like cookie
cookies?
roulette. What would happen
would
if you
love
took a
to,
bite
but-
of a gluten cookie?
I mean, probably nothing, but
But potentially,
there's the chance of
potentially,
like half an hour later, it's like, why did I do that?
But if it's really good, would it be like, I'm so
I know,
happy
but
I did that?
that's what I used to do. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
you
totally
just
worth it. I'm
power
gonna have
through
a
it.
beer. I'm gonna do a
Right.
freaking thing, and it's like
Send
it's
them
totally
down.
worth it. And then I do it. And it's like, this
Not
is
worth it.
friggin' worth it.
Not worth
I
it.
feel like shite, and it lasts for days. And
Exactly,
It's
it ruins you. I feel so bad.
see what kind of chew we got going
Oh,
on
here
here.
we go. We're going to do some rating here on the producer Brooklyn's cookie party. Let's see. I love the sugar cookies, man. Oh, well, that's not half as fun.
Good chew.
Okay.
good chew.
Alright.
Good chew.
They look
Okay.
delicious.
So we should be doing the cupcake, is what she's saying.
I'll
But
smell
it's
them.
too late now. Okay, let's wake Frankie up here while I get into this and ruin my fast early with like the best thing to ruin a fast with ever.
What is it? Oatmeal with white chocolate? Damn, that's a good
Yeah,
combo.
but this chocolate chip's a good one too.
Oh, yeah?
I'm happy with it.
Man, I love cookies. Pretty sure that's like 95% of the reason why my tummy always hurts and I'm overweight.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Yeah.
because I'm one of those guys that I eat cookies in sleeves.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
so like I don't have one cookie, I have one sleeve.
What insane person gets a big thing of cookies and just has one? What are you even trying to
An
prove?
insane-
Sociopaths.
Yeah, that's insanity. So silly.
This is the problem, though. Amanda will make me cookies sometimes.
Hold on,
And
it's
I tell her
special just for you, right?
Well, right, like so they're gluten free, whatever. And I tell you, got to stop making them because, there'll be 20, 24 cookies in a thing,
Get me.
and like they're gone in 2 days. And
Embarrassing.
then, or sometimes I get to the urge on a Friday night, and I'll just make some cookies, and it's like, make a dozen cookies, and it's like, I'll eat these for the whole week, and it's like, no, they're gone in 2 hours.
I'm good 95% of the time, and then I have these moments of weakness where it's just like, I can't say no.
Shame spirals, boys.
But I feel
Shame
kind of-
spirals that follow.
I
just
try to
ruin me.
make kind of a healthy cookie. I mean, it'll still have sugar in it or whatever, but like sometimes you put maple syrup in them, or like just it's like peanut butter
Yeah.
and like maple syrup. Like it's like 3 ingredients, and it's super easy. They're a little, they're maybe not the best cookies, but they
This is a
you know,
good
they,
review.
they itch the scratch.
they
They
scratch.
scratch the itch.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm
you
also
guys.
dyslexic.
Hey, we got to roll. Strip down tonight. 8 p.m. is going down season finale with the great Curtis Anderson, Matt Remenda trio in the house. We got 3-piece. They haven't done that. The live studio audience is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see you there. You can find it on Facebook and all that other stuff where you find things. I did need a Slurpee before I went to bed last night, so I ordered 3 of them. The shame spiral was horrific.
What
Yeah.
kind of Slurpees?
Cream soda, and I wanted a crushed lime and a crushed orange. They ended up sending me freaking garbage Pepsi and the garbage Dr. I was
Can
so
you,
upset.
Can you
I
get
still crushed them
splits?
though. Yes, you can. I'll skip, yeah.
Is there like a limit?
Hold on, we gotta go. That's a good cliffhanger. Remember, karma's very real. Do good things, I'll start happening, I promise.
Smell you later!
Catchphrases!